Let me give you some Christmas decorating ideas as I decorate our living room and our front porch for the season. Hey everyone, it's Christina from the DIYmommy.com. Today is the Christmas DIY and Decor Challenge Day, where I've asked my fellow YouTubing friends to post a Christmas themed video that's DIY or decor. I'm gonna leave the playlist down in that description box below where you can add your video or you can just watch the whole playlist and get tons of Christmas themed inspiration for this year. I'm gonna take you along with me as I decorate our living room for the holiday season as well as our front entry area. I'm using some fresh greenery. I'm using what I think is a pretty unique theme for our living room this year, and lots of simple classic colors and elements in our front porch. After you watch this video, let me know what you think of these Christmas decorating ideas. Let's get started. Let's start with our living room. We're gonna do the tree, and my girls wanted to help me do the tree in the living room. My littlest one, she's 6 years old. She loves to decorate. She's loved decorating the tree ever since she was 2 or 3 years old. I'm decorating just like I normally do, where I start with filling the tree with picks. So I'm using some picks I already had on hand, just some kind of frosted greenery ones and these rose gold ones. My girls and I decided to do a really fun theme for the tree this year. We love the movie The Sound of Music, and we love the song My Favorite Things in that movie. So we wanted to try to use most of what we had and make a My Favorite Things themed tree. So I made these blue satin ribbons to kind of echo that blue satin sashes line in the song. And I'll leave a link in the description box below with a video where I show how I do these bows. You might remember seeing them in a Dollar Tree video that I did. I made 7 of these. The ribbon is from Michael's, and we put them around the tree after all of the picks. I mentioned this in my previous Christmas tree decorating video that just adding some new ribbon is going to give your Christmas tree a whole new look. Now we're going to add some blue and silver and rose gold colored ornaments, all kind of themed around that song. These blue ornaments are new this year. I got them at Walmart here in Canada. I love these silver colored pine cones. These were from Costco probably about 4 or 5 years ago. These bells are actually also new. I forgot about these ones. They are from Michael's, and I used that tying 3 little ornaments together with a pipe cleaner to make the ornament clusters. We're also adding some fluffy feathers and then these roses and just kind of twisting them onto the branches. I love how this tree turned out. The theme is just so fun. We definitely filled this thing jam-packed full, and we added some brown paper packages tied up with string underneath the tree. And I also have my 6-year-old's little presents that she wrapped for us there too. I thought they were just so cute. Okay, now I always order these every year. These are the fresh garlands from Costco, Canada. They're from a farm in Ontario, and you can pre-order them and just choose which day you want them to arrive. So I usually try to get them to come here about 1 month before Christmas, because fresh greenery is going to get brittle inside. There's really no way to prevent that. I have soaked these in a bath overnight and I've spritzed them. It does help a little bit, but honestly, you don't want to put them up much earlier than 3 to 4 weeks before Christmas. So we're going to take one of these garlands and bring them inside. I'm putting it here on my mantle, so I like to kind of focus on my Christmas tree and my mantle here in the living room for Christmas. I want to try to do an asymmetrical design on the mantle this year. I usually do symmetrical, which means that each side is a copy of the other. Asymmetrical means that your sides are going to be different, but you still want to try to create a balanced look. So let's see if I can do that here. I'm cutting this garland in half with a little hand saw and then kind of laying one of the halves over the other and staggering them a little bit. I'm using these 3M command strips. They actually gave them to me to try out, and I'm using them to kind of tack down this garland onto my mantle. I'm putting the command hooks on the mantle and just kind of sliding that garland into them to make sure it stays in place. I'm also cutting a little bit off the end here and adding it to this side of the mantle. I want a really nice full look on this right hand side. Also adding some more of these hooks so that my garland stays in place. Now I had this faux greenery from Michael's last year, I believe, and I'm going to layer it into the fresh greenery as well. That's a trick that I've used for many years, is just combining fresh and faux, because you can get that nice full look, and you can reuse faux greenery over and over every year. So it's a great way to save money if you don't want to buy fresh greens every single year. I'm trying to get lots of fullness on this right hand side here. I'm also going to add this garland. This was from IKEA 2 years ago, and I'm just kind of weaving it throughout my garland on the mantle. I'm using some floral wire and tying my 2 pieces of garland together on the bottom here. I found these bells at Canadian Tire last year. I didn't even get to use them at my decor last year. I think I grabbed them on sale, and I'm just tying them with floral wire onto the right hand side of this garland that drapes off of the mantle. Now I'm going to try to balance the left hand side by adding some candlesticks. These ones were from Amazon, and I'm adding some candles here. I'm also adding these bottle brush trees. These larger ones were from Michael's last year, and then the smaller ones, I can't remember where they're from. I think some are from Dollar Tree, and then just some I had in my stash. These stockings were from Michael's last year as well, and I'm hanging them up here on the left hand side to add some weight here to kind of balance out the garland on the right hand side. Again, I'm using the command hooks just to stick them on the mantle nice and secure, and I kind of want a nice sort of casual vibe, so I'm just kind of letting them hang nice and slouchy here. I'm also hanging this little banner here. I believe this was from Michael's as well. Now you could leave your garland like this if you're kind of doing a similar look, if you like that more natural look, but I do want to add a little bit of blue to tie in our over the top favorite things tree. So I'm adding little clusters of ornaments right into my garland just with ornament hooks. Now the finishing touch for the garland is to add some twinkle lights. I love these battery operated LED lights, and I'm weaving them throughout the garland. I think these ones were from Michael's, can't remember. You can get them at the dollar store as well as Amazon too. I didn't like this green tree here, so I'm swapping it out with a gold one from Dollar Tree. Also swapping out these ivory colored candles with some white ones. One of these white ones is broken, so I just ended up putting some wax kind of in the middle where it was cracked and fixing it in the end. For the table here in the living room, I'm just doing something really simple since the mantle and the tree is so over the top. I'm adding these prayer beads and matches and this everlasting candle set. This was given to me by a local retailer called Crown and Fox Boutique. Love them, and I love supporting local shops. And this is just such a beautiful little touch for this table, and it's nice and simple. Over on this side, I'm just adding some cream colored pillows and sort of moving things around in my little plant lady corner here. I'm also adding a basket with an extra throw and a pillow here beside the fireplace. This basket is from IKEA. Now I'm going to start up a cozy fire because I love the fire at Christmas time. Cleaning up the couch, and of course I find socks hiding under the pillow. Socks are the bane of my existence, you guys. My kids leave socks all over the place. And I'm just using the pillows that I used in the fall here, just cream colored ones, and this blue floral one from Rifle Paper Co. So here is how our living room turned out for Christmas this year. I am really loving all of the different shades of blue, the natural greenery mixed with the creams, and this really fun theme based on one of our favorite movies. I love that the girls and I were able to pick the theme together and that they were able to help me with the tree, and I really love how this asymmetrical mantle turned out. I think I was able to create that balanced look, but you guys let me know what you think down in the description box below. Do you prefer an asymmetrical Christmas mantle or symmetrical? If you like symmetrical better, I'll make sure to leave some symmetrical mantle decor ideas down in the description box below. That's what I usually do for Christmas, and I have a couple good ideas for that. I love how cozy and warm this turned out, and I can't wait to spend Christmas here with my family. All right, let's get on to the front porch decor. This wreath was from Costco Canada as well. I got it in my pre-order. Comes in a pack of 2, so I kept one for myself and gave one to my mom. So we're just gonna give it a little bit more pizzazz. I made this ribbon from Dollar Tree ribbon, and I love just the red touch. I'm just tying it onto the top of the wreath, and I wanna add some more of those Canadian Tire bells on the wreath as well. Now to give this wreath extra fullness, I'm taking another one of those IKEA faux eucalyptus garlands and weaving it throughout the wreath. If you're going to do this, just make sure to tuck your garland nice and deep into all of the greenery of this wreath. I just think this gives it so much extra texture, and I do really love a lot of greenery mixed all together. This is a great hack, just starting with a wreath that's pre-made already, and then just adding personal touches like a ribbon bow, like some bells, and some more faux greenery, just to give it a look that you love. I'm hanging it here on my front door and decided to hang the bells right off of the wreath hook instead of tying them onto the wreath itself. I think this is so fresh and pretty, and I love the classic red and green look. Now, we had so many spiders this year on our porch, you guys, so I had to take a broom and I'm just going and knocking off all the spider webs off of our porch. This garland is also from that Costco Canada order that I got, and I do this pretty much every year. I just string it over top of our lights on either side of the door. For some reason, this one was a little shorter than what they usually have, but I still like how it looks. Now I'm sweeping off all of the gross dirt and debris that's here on the porch. We live out in the country, so we get so much dirt and so much dust. I'm putting this IKEA mat that I made. It's a DIY hack. I will leave the tutorial for it in the description box below, and then just clearing off some of the stuff from the fall and the summer off our porch. This pre-lit birch tree was from Costco also 2 or 3 years ago, I think, and I love it, adding it to our porch. And then I'm just swapping out some of the pillows here on my great-grandpa's rocking chair and just moving a couple things around by the door. Adding this red and black buffalo check pillow and this Merry Christmas sign I've had for several years. This look is really simple and classic, but I'm really happy with it. Love the little pops of red, love all the fresh greenery, and I think it just looks so welcome and happy for anyone that sees our front door this year. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this decorate with me. Let me know down in those comments below what you think of our living room, our front door area, and which part you liked the best. Don't forget to check out all of the videos in today's DIY and decor challenge. Again, I will link the whole playlist down in that description box below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more DIY and decor ideas on a budget. I'm going to leave some more videos that I hope you will enjoy next right up here.